Indian community at large and its accomplishments. Besides being a large percentage of population, it has participated in financial as well as social growth of Santa Clara Valley. Indian community is very active and believes in the Charter of United States. It is secular. It promotes cross-cultural tolerance. Our community center provides the platform where people from all religion and culture get together and understand each other's point of views. It exposes other cultures and religions to the Indian culture. There are continuous yoga classes, free medical services, and educational discourses for all. Since Indian community has offered the opportunity for the population mix that we have it in Santa Clara County, which represents the cross-section of the rest of the world, Community Center has inspired a brotherhood and developed understanding and tolerance. At this point, I'd like to make it very clear that the efforts of Community Center should not be unnoticed, and not only on behalf of Indian community, but also on behalf of all other religions, political and social organizations. I'm asking the board to recognize the efforts of Community Center by changing the name to Mandir Drive. It will not only be a testimony of board's understanding and promotion of secularity in our county, but it would also engrave the recognition by the board on every Indian's heart here, and Indians still living in India. Thank you so much.
Okay. And is there another presenter in the opening presentation?
Honorable Mayor Fowler, council members and members of the audience, good evening. My name is Annie Dandavati Chandra. I am a former chairperson of the Santa Clara County Commission on the Status of Women and also a founding director of a grassroots organization called Coalition 2001, Celebration of Unity and Diversity. My reasons for being here this evening are twofold. I am here to speak on behalf of the Indo-American community and HTCC, Hindu Temple and Community Center. But equally importantly, I'm here to speak about the diversity that makes our nation the best, the strongest, and the most advanced in the world. We are a nation of immigrants, a nation of people who hail from diverse regions of the world, speaking different languages, practicing different religions, bringing together a wealth of culture and heritage. We are a nation not just of so much diversity, but incredible unity in diversity. What makes us so strong, so talented, so advanced, whether it be in technology or human rights, is this very diversity. That is the greatest asset of these United States of America. Like former Congressman Norman Mineta often quoted, America is like a tapestry of vivid colors and patterns, all unique and beautiful in their richness, yet all unified and tied together with their very own threads to make that beautiful tapestry a united whole. As a person of Indian ethnicity, I am proud to be an American. Now, speaking to this distinguished panel here is much like preaching to the choir. Sunnyvale is a city that is rich and well managed in its ethnic diversity. 46.5% Caucasian, 32.1% Asian, 15.5% Hispanic, followed by smaller percentages of additional ethnic groups. And I understand that 10% of the population of the city of Sunnyvale is Indo-American. Now, while we all remain Americans first, it is vital that we preserve the richness of each ethnic group by helping them maintain their rich cultures and heritage, their religion, their festivals, their languages, their ethnic identity. For the Indo-Americans of the South Bay, the Sunnyvale Hindu Temple and Community Center has become just that symbol of the heritage of Indo-Americans. It serves not just Sunnyvale, but all the neighboring cities within Santa Clara County. It is not just a temple, but as importantly, a cultural center where children are taught our very core values. The significance of the name change for a portion of Persian Drive, I understand, from Persian Drive to Mandir Drive, may not be realized by all. But for the Indo-American community, it is significant. It provides a sense of identity, a recognition that the people of Sunnyvale and this distinguished panel recognize and acknowledge the richness of the Indian culture and heritage. While part of the benefit will certainly be practical in helping people locate the facility, it is also true that a large part of the benefit to the community will be psychological. As a larger community, the more efforts we make to recognize the contributions of all our different individual ethnic groups, the more we make them feel a part of the whole. I have carefully reviewed your staff analysis, and I have been pleased to note that they haven't identified any adverse results from the name change. I do also want to acknowledge that there is a small number of residents and businesses that will be affected, and we don't want to downplay so we certainly want to acknowledge that. And I also want to say that this is not a frivolous attempt at making this name change. It is something that's very meaningful to our community. Now, Persian Drive is a beautiful name, and it's only a small portion of that street that we want to change that pertains to the temple itself. So I truly want to reach out to any members of the Persian American community who may have experienced some hurt over this, because that was not the intention. Lastly, I guess I would just respectfully ask that not only should this City Council acknowledge the benefits of the name change in fostering the feelings of ethnic pride and identity and a sense of belonging to this